can do what we do. DCG Entertainment is designed for you. For the members, this gather is true. By the members, they share it with you. There are others that try to compete. DCG is the king of the street. All the others are amazing and pop. We're second to no one.
Well, I would love to say not a coincidence that it's Friday night. Long story short, they have what they call a streaming key. And for those that are not familiar with that, is your streaming platform. If you're using OBS, then you're familiar with what I'm talking about. If you're not familiar, that's basically a key to your house. And if you change the lock, you have to get a new key. So YouTube just updated, ironically, their system right before the show. And a window popped up and said, your user key is incorrect, cannot connect to the server. So with that being said, I found a loophole, which was they have a little pop-up window that's kind of hidden in the background, and you have to click that, an arrow pops down and tells you to create new key, use custom RMTP key, which is to the server. Then that in turn connects to your OBS software, which allows you to stream from your software to the YouTube server. So YouTube, thank you once again. You suck. But we are here, and it's an awesome Friday night to have everybody here. I hope everybody had a good week, and I hope everybody can hear me nice and loud. And I hope YouTube heard me nice and loud. You complicate my Friday nights so much, we are used to it, and there's no need of getting upset anymore. It's the Friday night curse with this show. For those of you that are new, of course, welcome. I typically don't rant and rave in my monologue, but this was frustrating because I restarted every program that I have and had to reboot everything. And at the end of the day, it's all YouTube, right? So my genius obviously exceeds far beyond what YouTube is capable of. I understand that. I don't think they do. But for those of you that are new, welcome. I hope everybody had a spectacular Friday. And a big shout out, I don't see her in here, our dear friend Kit Kat. I know she's a little bit under the weather. I sent out a email bulk notice letting everybody know that. So we send our thoughts and wishes in power, and that is everybody in the masses. So Kat, we wish you speedy recoveries, and hopefully you'll be home soon, my dear friend. Like I said in the message I sent you, don't get in too much trouble. All right? Try not to beat anybody up or throw anything at anybody. I know it's hard. And if you wanted a vacation, Kat, you could have asked. You know, that's not the way to do it. But we love you, and we're pulling for you, so you just hang tight, all right? We got everything on our end. You just sit back and relax. Okay, and don't let the doctors do anything funky to you either. You know, when they start putting that glove on, Kat, you got to look out, because it ain't for their protection, I'll tell you that. All right, tonight we've got a jam-packed show. There were two new features that I had to pull. One was when I get the music or the song features, when other people recommend or refer, we send out, and Judy Eagles, thank you for helping with that, we send out the emails to notify them. And I don't typically get the videos and stuff until the day I'm doing it, right? So what happens is when I review the videos, if I have to edit the sound to do certain things, the two videos that I got from the new features, which are on the main channel, it's posted up there, not playable. One had a 12-second clip. That was it. So can't feature that. The other one was an AI written song, and I did not notice that until after, and I can't do that unless you have rights to it. We will not feature it. And that was let me see, Master G. And if you guys have songs you would like for us to feature in the future, just sign up for the membership, dennycoolshow@gmail.com. It, of course, is free. You can send us one of your songs. We would love to feature it. And then the other one was Hater. That was the 12-second one. So if you two are expecting your songs, Hater, your clip, I don't know if you're aware, was 12 seconds. So you might want to check that out. And then Master G, we'd love to feature it, but we need, according to YouTube, we need to be able to validate that you, in fact, own the rights to play that song. Because if not, they will strike us. And we don't want that, okay? But other than that, minus them, 7 new features. And, of course, randomly picked members. But if you add the duets, you're doubling up the features. So if you have 4 duets, you technically have 8 features, right? And so a lot of great talent, a lot of nice songs. And tonight we're going to hear, like I said, 7 new features. I know that many of you are suffering from the cold degree virus. What is the cold degree virus? Well, it gets so cold that you get a virus. And you don't want to go outside. So you're stuck in your miserable house, staring at your miserable computer screen or TV screen or at your walls, and you're getting miserable, and it becomes a virus because it's so cold outside, because it's probably like 28, 30 degrees. Here, it was like about 15. Some of you, 3, 4, 5 degrees, single dig. That's cold. You could probably spit and it would freeze. And I bet you, if you farted, you could probably take that inside and it will go off as soon as it thawed out. So don't do that. Don't fart when it's freezing outside, because it's just gonna fall to the ground. Okay? But if you want to get your spouse back, fart outside, bag it up, bring it inside, and then release it. Alrighty. Let's get the show on thy roadeth. Here we go. Let me see. No, Brad, that wasn't me. I'm suggesting that if you want to do that, you can. Right? I mean, you know, that would be something cool, I would think. And, you know who is not here? I didn't even... Oh, she is. Look at that. Jude, I was about to blow your phone up, but I just seen you. So I didn't have to do that. And one more announcement here. We have, as many of you already know, we have about almost 200 products on our store. All right. And moving. All right. So it is pretty cool because we do have a members, it's called a show merch page. And that's pretty much everything and anything that has related to do with the shows, with the members and all that stuff. Now, we can do custom logos, images, all that stuff, but my goal is 500 products. And we sell hoodies, hats, even yoga pants, believe it or not, blankies, mouse pads, coffee mugs, and a lot of the designs we do, like with your desk mats, your mouse pads, your coffee cups, we do full-colored wraps. We don't do one cheap logo like many companies. We do full-color wraps, right? And several members have been sending in ideas. Eagles, she sent us a couple. So it's really good. And then we'll take those ideas, those phrases, and then we'll revise them, kind of put a little color to them, and we put them on the t-shirts and the sweatshirts and stuff like that. And so this way here, you guys can go on, browse the shop, check it out. And again, we're adding more as we go. Almost every other day, there's new product up there. And if you join on the DCG shop and become a member of that shop, you also get discounts on selected products. So there's a lot of benefits. And as we go, we're going to up the tiers. And one last thing. We will be doing a contest. And this time around, because we have our own online store, we will be giving away prizes from our actual store. Okay? And it's basically shipped direct. We take the product, you give us your address, and if you're one of the winners, boop, The company sends you the prize. That's it. Hassle-free. Okay? So, let's go, people. Yeah, it has been cold, I know. Denny's. Yeah, I do. You know, I have a couple hats up there. One says, I speak Denny's. Actually, a couple people call me who I sent the link to, and they're like, what is that? I'm like, well, that's the proper language. And they're like, what? Yeah, Denny's. They're like, what is Denny's? Of course, I have to explain it to them, and they still don't get it, guys. So, I don't know, we might have to have a little lesson here for those that don't understand how to speak proper English. Yeah, I know. And tonight, yes, I do have my syrup with me tonight. And yes, thank you, it's very good. I did say poop. All right, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, you can also join the Discord video chat with other members. We poop in and out of there and say hello and all that fun stuff. It's a live video chat on Discord. It is on the channel, and it was also sent in the link through the email. Okay, so some join, some don't, and that's okay too. All right, we're going to do our first feature with a new member. Let me see. Yeah, you need the sun, Connie. You need to have sun. Okay, now I tried to put these in a way because when Judy and I were sending out the emails, it was kind of a last minute thing. So I tried to put them as best as I could. This isn't the way John formats it, but you can tell the differences, obviously. But nonetheless, links and everything is still there. So this is Tigers. And again, new feature. Now, we don't know their names because we are just going off of their, as you guys refer to it, their nick. So their nick is Knights in One Satin. No, that is White Satin. And again, they're rounded down to 3 minutes, which means we don't cut you off, we fade you out for fair play time. So here is a first time brand new feature. Oh, Tiger is Sarah. Okay, thank you for that. Heads up. Tiger is Sarah. Okay, thank you. Look at that, huh? Okay, so this is Tiger, aka Sarah. I was just informed. Thank you, Judy. Here is her Knight in White Satin. Here she is.
Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I'd always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Gazing at people, some hand in hand, just what I'm going through, they can't understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you'll be in the end, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I'd always missed.
That was Sarah, aka Tiger's Nights in White Satin. Sarah, I understand that you are the event, or one of the event hosters of the sort, on Singy Snap. So that's actually pretty cool, right? Did you get to do all that fun stuff? So you understand my frustration then, Sarah, right? When you're trying to deal with people and they just don't pay attention to you. You know, you and I kind of live in the same world. Kidding. But, Sarah, nice job on that. That's an oldie but goodie, though. Nights in White Satin. It's a very long song. Like, the original version, I think, is super-duper long. It is, but nonetheless, still a good song, and Sarah did a good job with that tonight. And, yeah, there is quite a few people, Judy, that are not feeling well. They're a little under the weather. I think, as you just mentioned, Freddie is one of them. Right? Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, it's the winter time. Well, actually, some of you guys... Oh, he's busy? Oh, okay. Well, then, you know what? I don't feel bad for Freddie then. Whatever. Freddie, no excuses. Okay, up next, onward and upward, friends. This is Dan Penn, a.k.a. Dan. Dan is doing a completely different version of Hurt by Roy Hamilton. I've never heard this version before. And it's a very short version. But it's different. I've never heard it. Maybe you guys have. But it's actually kind of cool. Let me find it. Dan. Yeah, it's not like the other ones, you know, like the power chord one, you know what I mean? Where it's like that power ballad. This is kind of different. Trying to find it, guys. Golly geesh. Hey, in a couple more weeks, everyone, it's going to be 2026. Can you imagine? 2026. Huh. Just think, a few more years, 2030.
I'm hurt to think that you lied to me. Hurt way down deep inside of me. You said your love was true, and we never part. Now you want someone new, and it breaks my heart. I'm hurt much more than you'll ever know. Hurt because I still love you so. But even though you hurt me like no one else could do, I would never, never hurt you.
Dan, nicely done on that song right there. Again, I've never heard that version, but I like that. It's weird, right? Because Dan, at the end, I don't know if you noticed this, but the instrumental. Do you ever watch like one of those old movies from like MGM or something, right? And it kind of has like that outro sound to it, right? At the end of that song, that's kind of what like it reminded me of, like was, you know, like an MGM movie, right? That was ending or something. But I love that version. It's definitely different. It's not the typical powerhouse song that you're accustomed to hearing. And then did a really good job with that song, man. And I think you have to have like a nice soft tone to do that song, because it's not meant to kill it, right? It's meant to just gracefully whisper into it, which I thought you did very well. Good job, Dan. And thanks for sharing that, man. I like it when you guys do new stuff, and I say that all the time, because I get to hear them. I don't get to sing them that often, but I get to hear them, and it's new stuff for me. So that was Dan Pan, ladies and gentlemen, a.k.a. Dan. Now, there are a couple songs on here that when they recorded, for whatever reason, their audio and or video was a little unstable. I tried fixing it the best I could, but sometimes you can't. Nonetheless, we appreciate their efforts, right? It's all about the music. I was going to tell you just joke about a Frenchman, but I can't do that. I want to, but I can't. It just, we'll lose all our subscribers. Anyways, this is a new feature. I'm going to botch. So if you're new and I mess up, no, John, I can't. No, don't tell me. I cannot say it. The French guy's name is Pierre. And he did one thing, and then he was called out the rest of his life. No, Lois, I'm telling you, no, I can't. You guys are just trying to get me in trouble. I cannot say it. Number one, Connie she'll get on a plane, fly down here, and slice my throat. I can't say it. I'll give you guys a hint, though. His name was Pierre, and he did one thing, and then they called him Pierre for the rest of his life. That's all I gotta say. I'll hint to it every once in a while. Anyways, this new feature right here, let me just paste them again, because you guys tried-sacked me over here. Mickey, I'm going to call him Mickey, because that's about the easiest I can get. When they squish the words together, I don't do so well with it. But he is singing Always by John Bovey. And let me see here. I don't know if this is the one. The audio is a little bit low, I think. I tried to fix it as best I could for him. But nonetheless, we still appreciate it. All right, Mickey, first time here tonight. Here he is with Always by Bon Jovi.
Romeo is bleeding, but you can't see his blood. It's nothing but some feelings that this old dog kicked up. It's been raining since you left me. Now I'm drowning in the flood. You see, I've always been a fighter, but without you, I give up. Now I can sing a love song like the way it's meant to be. Well, I guess I'm not that good anymore, but baby, that's just me. And I will love you, baby, always, and I'll be there forever and a day. Always. Now pictures that you left behind, all those memories of a different life. Some that made us laugh, some that made us cry, one that made you have to say goodbye. What I did to run my fingers through your hair, touch your lips to hold you near. When you say your prayers, try to understand. I've made mistakes, I'm just a man. When he holds you close, when he pulls you near, when he says the word you've been needing to hear. I wish I was him, 'cause those words are mine to say to you till the end of time. Yeah, I will love you, baby, always, and I'll be there forever and a day. Always. If you told me to cry for you, I could. If you told me to die for you, I would. Take a look at my face, there's no price I won't pay to say these words to you.
Mickey, ladies and gentlemen, that's his nickname for me. I'm probably boshing that, but that's okay. I agree. I like every once in a while, right? Just so raw, uncut. It does. It looks like he's holding like a little box of the sort, like one of those little tiny handheld microphones that you use for your phone. But that's all you need, really, right? You don't need any special effects or boards or big super microphones. You know, if you have them, great. But I think in his case, he's just like, hey, I'm just going to do it the way it is. You know, because he's just enjoying himself. He loves the music, obviously, you can tell. So he just did it the way he wanted to do it. Which I agree, yeah. Just the raw, down to brass knuckle stuff is nice. So Mickey, thank you for sharing that with us. Yeah, you can call him Mike, I suppose. Jim. And yes, I'm trying to be a comedian, Jim, but it didn't get me far. So I gotta stick to whatever it is that gets me someplace. Which Jim, I haven't figured that out yet. Still working on it. Yeah, Penny, he did make it his own. I agree. It's nice to see, you know, people just having fun. They don't need a lot of stuff. However, again, it's nice to have if you can, but you don't need it. We're not about all the pleasantries and the fabulous things. Although, look at your host. I mean, so I kind of blew that theory out of the water. Okay. Let me see. That's right, Jim. I try. I'm a constant trier. You know. John's real last name is Bon Jovi. Is it really? I didn't know. I don't think his last name is Bon Jovi, Penny. I don't know. You know what? You could be right. I don't know. I thought it was something else. But I could be wrong, Penny. I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong. Somebody has to look that up to find out. I thought it was John Michael or something like that. Oh, I'm thinking of, you know what I'm thinking of, Penny? I'm thinking of that doofus Brett Michaels. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, up next, this is our first duet members right hither. This is our very own Bev and Leo. Leo, relatively new member. They are performing All I Ask of You by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Okay, let's pull them off here. Let me see. Bev and Leo. Two nice voices, by the way, right here. Yeah, that's right, John. You correct her. You tell her how to spell things. I can't be the only one with intelligence around here.
No more talk of darkness, forget these wide-eyed fears on me. Nothing can harm you, my words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom, let daylight dry your tears on you, with you beside you, to guard you and to guide you.
Say you love me every waking moment. Turn my head with talk of summertime. Say you need me with you now and always. Promise me that's all you say is true. That's all I ask of you.
Let me be your shelter, let me be your light. You're safe, no one will find you. Your fears are far behind you.
All I want is freedom, a world with no more night, and you always beside me, to hold me and to hide me.
And say you'll share one love, one lifetime. Let me lead you from your solitude. Say that's all I ask of you.
Share with me one love, one lifetime. Say the word.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Leo and Bev. Just two very powerful, distinguished vocals right there. Leo, Bev, I don't think Bev's on tonight. I haven't seen Leo, but he could be in here somewheres. Nice job, both of you. Very, very strong vocals. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I agree. Yeah, it was theatrical in a sense. Yes. Yeah, Leo started off right, and then midsection, Bev just comes roaring in like a champion, just carries it away, you know what I mean? And then they both blended so well. Yeah, they did awesome. Nice job on that. And I do like the space thing, right? Kind of makes you stare at the screen and get a seizure. Well planned, by the way. But nice job, nonetheless. And don't forget, guys, you can always check out the rest of their recording and or more recordings by clicking on that little link that we provide so effortlessly for you guys. Actually, no, it's not effortless. There's a lot of effort that goes to it, but I just had to say that so you guys wouldn't feel bad. Not that you ever do, but in the event you did, you wanted to feel bad for me, I'm saying that. So, nice job. Ah, boy, sometimes. And I think it was, let me see, you guys talk about me. Don't think that I don't pay attention here. Let me see, I believe it was D that said most, M-O-C-E. What you meant to say was nice. There, D. What you meant to say was nice. I think it was D that said that. Nice, most job, Leo. I know what you meant. But that's okay. I won't call you out like everybody else does. I'm a good person like that. Not. Alright, this is a new feature. I think this is Anel. It's the only other way I can say it without saying the other word. So this is the only other way. Because if it was the other word, it'd be an A. So there's not an A, there is an E. And don't tell me the E is silent. But Anel, one of the two. It was a mistype. I know, D, I'm just giving you a hard time and just letting you know that I do pay attention to these things. So she is a new feature with Wrap Me Up by Jimmy Fallon. Isn't Jimmy Fallon a comedian? I could have sworn he is. I didn't know the dude sang. Huh. He's a comedian and a singer. Anyways, here she is. First feature here tonight.
It's Christmas time right here. I got one question. If you love me, what did you get me? Reaching for color, something for better. For the day you get it. Nobody looking at it. Come on, wrap me up. When your arms are still you don't need no sex to shut me up. If I ain't quick, to shut me up. Oh, darling, baby, come on. Don't get the let me up, baby.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was Anel. Just like Adele, but you put an N in place of the D and minus an L. Anel. See, Anel? I got it right. I did not botch your, what do you call it? Nickname. Nick, whatever. Tick. No, nice job. I love Meghan Trainor. Again, yeah, Jimmy Fallon. There's actually two Jimmy Fallons. Jimmy Fallon, or Fallon, whatever it is. One does, they're both actually comedians. One was a taxi cab driver, Anel, and the other one still is a late night host. But I didn't know that either or, whichever one it is, sang. And he sang with Meghan Trainor. Meghan Trainor, now, used to be like one of my favorite of all times. Then she got weirded out. Like, she just got weird. And then I just stopped liking her. You know, she had some good stuff. Just like Lorde. When she started off, she was fantastic. And then she just went somewhere out to the North Pole. And who knows. But, no, nice job. And thank you for sharing with us. We appreciate you. Yeah. What, you guys still stuck on Pierre, the Frenchman? Pierre, he goes, you know, he goes, I was a mason. They don't call me Pierre the Mason. I was a carpenter. No, nobody called me Pierre the Carpenter. I did electrician. Nobody called me Pierre the Electrician. But, he says, I'll leave it at that. I so want to say it. Okay, this is a duet, members, so you get two for the price of one, ladies and gentilesmen. And let me see here. This is John, a.k.a. Argent, and Maggie Trainor. And so John and Maggie are both performing Just in Time by Tony Bennett. See how I did that? You guys will pay attention to my smartness. Yeah, could have. Dudes, I so bad want to tell that joke, but I just can't. It wouldn't be right on the show. You know, but I'm like so leading you guys into it, practically giving it away. Right, John? All right.
Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. Yes, I was lost. The losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed. Nowhere to go.
Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way.
'Cause love came just in time.
You found us just in time and changed our lonely lives that lovely day. We were lost, the losing dice were dust. Our bridges all were crossed, I know where to go.
Well, now you're gone, and now we know just where we're going. No more doubt or fear, we found our way.
For love came just in time. They found you just in time
and changed our lonely lives
that lovely day. Changed our lonely lives that lovely day.
Very nice, you two lovely people. I agree. It had kind of a big band swing to it. Back in like the, reminds you of the 30s and 40s type of style. John, nicely done. I like that you were on video as well, instead of looking at that blue icon of yours. It's always nice to see when people can do video, and I understand not everybody can or wants to, but it is nice. And Maggie, yeah, I agree, Irene. She has an erotic sound to her voice, you know. I agree with that. Exotic, sorry. And, yeah, that just didn't sound right. You know what I mean, Irene. But I will add, though, Maggie does like that style. A lot of her songs, matter of fact, when she wrote her AI song, sent it in to us, she wanted that style, that Boop, Betty Boop, big band, 30s type of style. She likes that type of music. So that was nicely done. Good job, you twos. Wanda, you know, I mean, listen, my accent is what it is, right? And sometimes the words sound the way they sound, but they're interpreted by you guys differently, but they are meaning something else, if that makes any sense. It does to me, Wander. So, anyways, up next, a new feature. See that, Wander? I just did it again. Now, I think this is like minus the P, B-Nuts. Where Are You, Christmas? This is by Faithy Hill originally. And B-Nuts is a new feature. First time here with tonight. I thought we would have some of the new features in here tonight. But maybe they're watching, and that's okay too. Not everybody joins the chats right away. Or either that, they send me a threatening email telling me to never feature them again. one of the two. You know. We're used to it, though. It's all out of fun, and we don't mean any ill intent by it. We just want everybody to have fun and to kind of get out there a little bit. But just don't threaten us. You know, it's just not cool. Because, you know. Yeah, it is. No, I agree. All right. Yeah, no, sometimes people do get upset about that stuff, but that's why we email them, give them heads up, and if they have a chance, they can retract their feature, so we give them plenty of time. But some have in the past gotten a little aggressive with their emails. Good thing I know how to hunt people down.
Oh, oh, Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away? Where is the laughter you used to bring me? Why can't I hear music play? My world is changing, I'm rearranging. Does that mean Christmas changes too? Oh, where are you, Christmas? Do you remember the one you used to know? I'm not the same one everywhere. Oh, Christmas is here if you can. Oh, if there is love in your heart and in mine, you will feel like Christmas all the time. Oh,
That, ladies and gentlemen, was a new feature by B-Nuts. I get it now, the Nick B-Nuts. I'm onto it. I just figured it out. Nicely done. Nice soft vocals on that song right there. B-Nuts, thank you for sharing that with us. We appreciate it. And yes, that time for many of you is joyous. Some get angry, some get sad, you know. Some really just don't care. But nonetheless, it's music, and that's what we care about, and that's what we're here about. So B-Nuts, nice job. You know, B-Nuts, if you took beautiful and B-Nuts and put them in one word, you'd have beautiful nuts. Just saying. You can just eliminate and put that together. You know, just trying to help you out. B-Nuts, very nice. And don't forget, speaking about all that crappy stuff, John and Eric, December 19th, will be hosting their annual holiday event. That is December 19th. You don't want to miss it. That's John and a.k.a. The Professor, Eric. So you will get to see his gleaming head one more time, December 19th. And I'm sure he's going to wax it all up for you and get it shiny for the camera. Okay, up next, this is a Songbird, our very own Wander. Wander, Pretty Paper by Randy Travis. I've never heard Randy Travis. I've heard Roy Orbison, but I've never heard Randy Travis's version. But now, Wander, we're going to hear yours. So let's scroll down to Wander. Where is she? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is Wander with Pretty Paper.
Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Wrap your present to your darling from you. Pretty pencils to write I love you. Oh, pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Crowded streets, busy feet, hustle by him. Downtown shoppers, Christmas is nigh. There he sits all alone on the sidewalk, hoping that you won't pass him by. Should you stop? Better not, much too busy. You'd better hurry, my how time does fly. And in the distance, the ringing of laughter, and in the midst of the laughter, he cried. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Wrap your present to your darling from you. Pretty pencils to write I love you. Oh, pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Oh, pretty paper,
pretty ribbons of blue.
Wonder, that was very elegant, very, very, very beautiful, very pretty. I do love that song. You didn't botch it, Wonder. I would have been very disappointed in you. You pulled it off nicely. Well done. I didn't expect anything less from you anyway. And Wanda, I do agree. She does. Wanda has very piercing eyes. They just go right through you. Wandering eyes. Yeah, you do. You have very pretty eyes, Wanda. Nice job on that song. No, she did an awesome job. See, I wouldn't want to be a judge. You know what I mean? Like, even on a professional level. You know, when you watch those shows where they have, like, what is it? American Idiot and the other one. You know, whatever it is. You know, I get it. People want that notoriety. They want to be famous, or, you know, they want to be heard, and their dreams and aspirations are to become famous and do all this other stuff, you know. And I can tell you that, you know, not quite being there, but just having my fingers on the edge of it, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Some, not all, but some can deal with it. I was just actually talking about this with my nephew today. You know, some can deal with it. They can handle the sacrifices and do what it takes and all that other stuff. But, you know, that's far few and in between. And you would think that it's so easy because there are a lot of entertainers. And some of which, you've got to agree, you wonder how in the heck they even got a contract. You know, but when you see these people on these shows, my heart goes out to them, because in their minds and hearts, they honestly believe that they have what it takes and they have something different. And then you've got this panel of judges, which, by the way, I don't know, how have some of these judges even, like, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Qualified to even be judging music. You know what I mean? I look at what they do for their careers, whether it's acting, comedian, whatever, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I hear things differently than they do, and I'm wondering, how are they sitting on that panel judging these people who, in my opinion, a lot of them smoke those people. And, you know, they push the button, or they say, and I get it, that's the real world, man. You got to face what reality is. But I think shows like that, the entertainment value, I don't like it personally. That's my opinion. I think that, you know, if you want to do that, in my opinion, do it the old-fashioned way. Hit the road, go broke, divorce your wife, leave your kids, become an alcoholic, and just play. I mean, that's all you got to do, and you will make it. Okay, up next, ladies and gentlemen, a new feature. This is Jen. Jen, you are singing Noel by Chris Tomlin. Okay. Let me find Jen. Where is she? I'm kidding. You don't want to do all that stuff. You definitely don't want to become an alcoholic. I know, guys. Where do I get my comedian stance from? I don't know, to be honest with you. It's just, it's a gift. It really is. It's just truly a gift. I can't explain it. Here is Jen.
I remember he used to like kick me down like that's adorable. Actually, that's great.
Love incarnate, love divine. Starring angels gave the sign.
Relationship, okay?
Bow to babe on bended knee, the Savior of humanity. Unto us a child is born, he shall reign forevermore. Noel, Noel, come and see what God has done. Noel, Noel, the store of amazing love, the light of the world, given for us. Noel, Son of God and Son of Man, there before the world began. Born to suffer, born to save, born to raise us from the grave. Christ the everlasting Lord, he shall reign forevermore. Noel, Noel, come and see what God has done. Noel, Noel, the story of amazing love, the light of the world, given for us. Noel.
First time feature here, ladies and gentlemen. That is Jen with her beautiful vocal performance. Noel. Jen, nice job if you are watching. Yeah, that was a little background on her end. Maybe it was picking up some of her room noise. But she got it straightened out, and it ended up sounding nice either way. Yeah, she does have a nice voice. I agree. Jen, nicely done. And thank you for sharing that with us. Let me see here. All right, up next, we're going to poop right on over into our Discord. All right, because we're going to be featuring a member that is sitting in Discord. So we're going to jump on in over there. Let me see here.
I can hear you, Danny. Lola? There she is.
I can hear you. Hello,
We're
hello.
ignoring you. No, it's just you.
No, I can hear you perfectly. It's a hard time looking at Judy, though. She's a dancing giraffe there. Snorri.
There I am. John's asking, is there music?
Is there music?
No, there is no music. Right now we are talking with Lois, and we are about to feature her and Kevin in their song that they are doing. You guys couldn't hear me at first because the Discord system wasn't picking me up, but now you can. So you and Kevin are performing Say Something by A Great Big World. That's the name of them?
Great Big World.
Huh. Okie dokies. All right. So, Lois, here is you and Kevin. Now, this is your first time duetting with Kevin, isn't it?
Take it away, Kevin.
Is this your first time you and Kevin doing a duet? Lois? Hello,
Are you there, Lois?
I give up with her. Lois! Okay, it must be. Here is Lois and Kevin.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I am feeling so small. It was over my head. I know nothing at all. And still learning to love, just starting to crawl. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that cutoff right there. The cutoff on the recording was kind of messed up, so it didn't fade out like I wanted it to. My mistake, Jude's fault. Kevin and Lois, nicely done on that. And Lois, I'm glad that you and Kevin did that duet. I know we were encouraging you. Let me poop on over here to Discord. I want to see this time. I know Lois has been having some bit of a stagnant problem over there with her internet. So Lois, I hope you can hear me now. You may be getting a bit of delay, or you just simply ignoring me. One of the two. But I thought you guys did an awesome job with that. And I know that before we were encouraging you to do a bit of a rock song with Kevin. And I consider that to be sort of on the borderline of like a mellow rock. I thought Kevin did a tremendous job in the lead, right? And Lois, your harmony in the backup was just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it was spot on vocal performance from the both of you. That was amazing. You guys did a tremendous job on that song. I liked that a lot.
It was nice singing with him.
That. All right, guys, give it a half an hour so Lois can catch up to what I'm saying.
I think she's freezing. It's cold up there.
No, but I don't understand what's going on. I can see myself and everything's lagged or something. I don't know what's going on.
That's okay, Lois. We forgive you.
It's Canada, man. It's Canada. We're cold.
She heard that on time, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
We're in a deep freeze here.
Yeah, well, hey, that happens, Lois. It happens. But nicely done, both you and Kevin. Awesome job on that song. Well done. All right, that was Kevin and Lois, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful job. And yeah, we've been pushing Lois to do a duet with Kevin for quite some time now. And she did. So, we're happy that she did that. And again, Kevin, tremendous job at the lead. Lois just backing him up with that harmony. Beautiful job, guys. Excellent job. I'm so glad you guys did that. Up next, a new feature. This is For the Love of Music. She's Everything by Brad Parsley. And we find her. Where is she? For the Love. All right, new feature here, ladies and gentilesmen. Here she is.
She's a yellow pair of running shoes, a holy pair of jeans. She looks great in cheap sunglasses. She looks great in anything. She's, I want a piece of chocolate. Take me to a movie. She's, I can't find a thing to wear. Now and then she's moody. She's a Satin with a sunroof, with her brown hair a-blowing. She's a soft place to land, and a good feeling knowing. She's a warm conversation that I wouldn't miss for nothing. She's a fighter when she's mad. She's a lover when she's loving, and she's everything I ever wanted, everything I need. I talk about her and I go on and on and on, 'cause she's everything to me. She's a Saturday out on the town, a church girl on Sunday. She's a cross around her neck and a cuss word 'cause it's Monday. She's a bubble bath and candles. Baby, come and kiss me. She's a one glass of wine and she's feeling kinda tipsy. She's the giverish I could be, the stealer of the colors. She's a picture in my wallet, my unborn children's mother. She's the hand that I'm holding when I'm on my knees and pray. She's the answer to my prayer, and she's the song that I'm playing, and she's everything I ever wanted, everything I need. I talk about her and go on and on and on, 'cause she's everything to me. Voice I love to hear. And someday when I'm 90, she's that wooden rocking chair I want rocking right beside me. Every day that passes, I only love her more. Yeah, she's the one that I laid down my own life.
For the Love of Music, ladies and gentlemen, first time feature here tonight. What a pretty lady and a very pretty voice. Nice country song right there. I know it's not Brad Paisley, parsley, whatever, it's paisley, something like that. Sounds like an herb. I match it up with the best I can. But that was For the Love of Music. Very nice job. I don't know her real name, so that's her nick, as you guys refer to it. But nicely done. Nice job there. Yeah, it's weird, Jim, because sometimes, believe it or not, the cold weather can interfere with lag or the latency, you know. Again, I'm technically the server that has to host everybody to YouTube, and then from YouTube it has to go around the world, right? So you guys have to receive that. So a lot of times, cold temperatures, I think it has to do with the barometric pressure, right? It changes it a little bit. I'm just taking a stab at what I read, but to my understanding, that's how you can get interference and lag time when you're on the internet. Why, I don't know, but it happens. Better than Brad Rosemary? Yeah, that is true. That is true. All right, up next we have Penny. It forgot the F. Let me try that again, Penny, because I don't want anybody who's not familiar reading that and be like, who is Alchemist? Well, there he is. All right, so this is Falconist, a.k.a. Penny. Penny, you were country when country wasn't cool. All right, Penny, let me find you here on my big, beautiful screen. Here you is. All right, Penny, here is your country song. When country wasn't cool, but Denny was.
I remember wearing straight leg Levi's, flannel shirts even when they weren't in style. I remember singing with Roy Rogers at the movies when the West was really wild. I was listening to the Opry when all of my friends were digging rock and roll and rhythm and blues. I was country when country was uncool. I remember circling the drive-in, pulling up and turning down George Jones. I remember when no one was looking, I was putting peanuts in my Coke. I took a lot of kidding, 'cause I never did fit in. Now look at everybody trying to be what I was then. I was country when country was uncool. Ooh, I was country when country was uncool. I was country from my head down to my boots. I still act and look the same. What you see ain't nothing new. I was country when country was uncool. They called us country bumpkins for sticking to our roots. I'm just glad we're in a country where we're all free to choose. I was country when country was uncool. Hey, I was country when country was uncool. I was country from my head down to my boots. and look the same. What you see ain't nothing new.
Penny, you were a country when country wasn't cool. Nice job on that. And Penny, I can hear that twang in your voice. And I love the video that you put to your song. It's very relatable, right? And it shows the various country artists and everything else like that, which is nice. And it kind of helps tell the story when you're singing the song. So it adds a little bit more flair to it. Nicely done, Penny. And I agree. You know, country back then wasn't cool. And Penny, you know what that reminds me of? There's this show. They haven't come out with the next season yet. I don't know if they're going to, but it's called Yellowstone. There was 1832 and then the new yellow one. And I'll tell you what, you know, cowboys and cowgirls and everything else. If you ever get a chance, watch that show. I got hooked on it. I jumped out and binged on Yellowstone. Really cool show. But that's what that reminded me of, Penny. Nicely done. Yeah, I can't wait for the new season to come out, Brad. Oh, I'm so excited. If they come out with one, I don't know what's going on with that. They killed off John Dutton, though. Wasn't happy about that. Kevin Costner. They shouldn't have done that. All right, up next, our last new feature, Funny Fuzzy. No, it ain't. I'm sorry, Funny. That's not Fuzzy. That's Funny Furry. Funny Furry. Okay, or Fury, or Furry. It's one of, but we're going to say Funny. For, yeah, Funny Fury. Funny or Furry. It means the same thing. Anyways, Funny is singing, let me see here, Watermelon Moonshine by Lainey Wilson. Yeah, see, I should have had John put these things together. I just kind of threw them up like throw up on a wall. All right, here is Funny, ladies and gentlemen.
It was right after senior year, just before the summer disappeared. When I ran in my old trumpets, hanging out on the Gator's truck, we threw a blanket neath the sunset. Being brave as 18 kids, we gave each other more than our hearts, with the love of a mason jar, drinking watermelon moonshine. The country like a little wine, parking back and kissing the lights in the sweet buzz. There's nothing like the first time when my lips gonna taste like watermelon moonshine. I don't remember where I got it from, just remember feeling all grown up. Talking over ain't no thing, never told him it was my strength, but I told him that he was the one. You're so sure that when you're that young, you think you got it all figured out. And now I often think about drinking watermelon moonshine, the good things in the wine, talking back the night, on the first night I did that blues one. Do you know love was? When you were on a sweet buzz. Never nothing like the first time, and I know it's gonna taste like watermelon moonshine. I'm stuck on this road, feeling what it does. Maybe we were drunk enough, or maybe we were just. Drinking watermelon moonshine, we cut the blood with a little love. Talking back and then get two words. I was thinking every bit of that boy was mine. Do you
ladies and gentlemen, that was Fuzzy. Yeah, funny. Funny. I give you a lot of credit. I've never heard that song before. Okay, and from what I understand, you're relatively new to Sing Snap. And of course, this is your first feature here. And, you know, singing within itself, it takes a lot for somebody to just get out and do it. You know, get out and sing, right? Aside from your video, I don't know if you realized it, but it was kind of moving around funny. And I don't know if, like, that was intentional or not, but I need to take some Dramamine to watch your video. It was making me seasick. And just an FYI, if you do the videos, right, if you're moving around, that will pick that up and that will kind of display that. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you were aware of that. But I give you a lot of credit because you did a good job with that song. So kudos to you, my friend, and thank you for sharing that. And keep up singing. Don't ever get deterred. Nicely done, funny. We appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't know if the whole I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I don't know if the whole video was going to go around and around and around. Yeah, it kind of was, Jim. But, you know, here's the thing, though. A lot of people, when they're recording, they don't watch or listen to the recordings after, right? They just record and post. So a lot of times they don't realize what they've recorded, how it sounds, and or how it looks. So if they're not told, right, they're not aware of it, and they think that it comes out the way in their mind perceives it, but it's sometimes the opposite. Yeah, it's a new song for me too. All right, our very own Brett, Denny. Now I did have a chance to watch this one. We all encouraged Brett to be on video more, and I think he took this to a whole new level. So you guys got to stop encouraging him, okay? And you'll see what I mean. I loved it though. Denny, go.
We were born to be alive. We were born to be alive. Born to be alive. Born to be alive. Yes, we were born. Born to be alive. Time was on my side when I was running down the street. It's no fine, fine, fine. A suitcase and an old guitar, it's all I ever need to occupy my mind. Yes, we were born to be alive. Born to be alive. Yes, we were born to be alive. People ask me why I never find a place to stop and settle down, down, down. I never wanted all those things that people need to justify their lives, lives, lives. Yes, we were born to be alive. Yes, we were born to be alive, to be alive, to be alive. It's good to be alive, to be alive. It's good to be alive. Time was on my side when I was running down the street. It's no fine, fine, fine. A suitcase and an old guitar, it's all I ever need to occupy my mind. Yes, we were born Yes, we were born, born, born. Yes, we were born, born, born to be alive. Yes, we were born, born, born.
Ladies and gentlemen, you asked and Danny delivered. Danny, nice performance, my friend. I told you, you guys wanted more of Brat on video. He gave it to you. No disappointment there. Nice job on the song as well, my friend. Yeah, he was. He was grooving, singing, and then you miss a beat. And he danced pretty good, too. Dan, I got to give you that, man. You're shaking your hips, brother. So hats off to you, man. You did an awesome job on your performance, and your song came out flawless while you were dancing, and that's hard to do. Not a lot of people realize when you're moving around like that, it's not that easy to sing. It just, I don't know, it looks easy, but it's not. Trust me. But Dan did a good job on that, brother. Nice job. Awesome performance, my friend. See, he delivered. Yeah. Right, Kevin, did he take the 3 to 5 hour energy drink? Yeah. The little thing that you can buy in the store. Now, he was hustling, man. Good job, buddy. All right, up next, we have a 2-for-1 deal here. Let me see. This is, we're going to poop right on over into Dissy chord over here, ladies and gentilesmen. And la 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 la. That song that I just hummed, that theme, was originally by Afro Man. When I was a DJ in my young hot days, I should say my young days, 'cause I'm still hot. That was Afro Man. I used to play him quite a bit. So we're going to jump right on over to Dissy chord over here, ladies and gentlemen, and just look at our next feature member right here, which is Judy, a.k.a. Eagles Flight. There she is, looking all humble and happy as can be. And, of course, there is Lois. So, Judy, unmute yourself for 1 sec, please. And
yeah,
so,
go.
you... Now, who started this? You or Joey Boy?
Joe started it, and I...
So Joe started this, and then what? You just decided to back him up on it?
I backed him up, yeah.
You backed him up on it? Okay. Because I like the interaction,
Really funny.
how you guys did this. Did you kind of play off of him, or did he play off of you? Or, like, did you guys do it simultaneously,
I
knowing
played off
that?
of him since he was first, yeah. I played off of him.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. Well, here is Judy and Joe Tenor, ladies and gentlemen. Let me find you there, Judy.
I'm right here.
They hate it when I do this to them, but that's all right. They love it too. All right, Judy and Joe. All right, Judy, here you is.
How do you like your eggs in the morning?
I like mine with a kiss.
Boiled or fried?
I'm satisfied long as I get my kiss.
How do you like your toast in the morning?
I like mine with a hug.
Dark or light?
The world's all right long as I get my hug. I've got to have my love in the AM.
Oh, the rest of my day is possibly mayhem.
I'm a regular monster.
How do you like your eggs in the morning?
I like mine with a kiss.
Up or down?
I'll never frown. Eggs can be almost bliss.
Just as long as I
my kiss.
You know, studies have shown that people burn an awful lot more calories by kissing.
Really?
I wouldn't make that up. No, it's true. I found it on the internet.
Okay, well then that makes it all real. Good one, Joe.
How do you like your eggs in the morning? I like mine with a kiss.
Mine with a kiss.
Spoiled or fried,
I'm satisfied
as long
as I get my kiss. How do you like your toast in the morning? I like mine with a hug.
I like mine with a hug.
Dark or light,
The world's alright
as long as I get my hug.
I've got to have my love in the AM.
All the rest of my day is possibly mayhem.
I'm a regular monster.
How do you like your eggs in the morning?
I like mine with a kiss.
Up or down,
I'll never frown.
eggs can be almost bliss. Just as long as I get my kiss. And a hug too, Joe. Now go get the eggs made, coffee, some toast. See you soon.
Judy, nicely done on that. You and Joey Boy. I loved the play off the song, and I thought that like your interactions were, it was cute. Like it's the only word I can think of, right? It was like cute. It was very, very playful.
We are cute.
Yeah, it was really cool, and it was almost as if like you two had planned it, you know. But of course, you said that he had already recorded it, and you just kind of played off of his singing already. Very nice, and of course, beautifully vocally done, Judy. Nice job on that.
Thank you.
Well done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our very own Judy, and of course, Joey Tenor. Eggs in the Morning. I don't know if that's the name of the song, but I just renamed it for you, Judy. Eggs in the Morning. I like mine sunny side up, runny. FYI, anybody. Up next is Delightful D, a.k.a. D. I don't feel like loving you today. Huh, is that after you make eggs in the morning, D? I'm just curious. But, D, here you is. She doesn't feel like loving you today. This is by, Gretchen Wilson. Nah, I knew it was something like that.
I don't feel like loving you today. So don't you even try to change my mind. The best thing you can do right now is just go away. 'Cause I don't feel like loving you today. I don't want to talk about last night. I'm angry and I haven't had much sleep. And I'm so tired and bloodshot, there ain't no telling what I'd say. 'Cause I don't feel like loving you today. But you know I will anyway. Even though we make it hard sometimes, I'll wind up forgiving you and probably loving you for the rest of my life. But I don't feel like loving you today. And I've got 16 hours left to go. I might tell you that I'm leaving, even though you know I'll stay. 'Cause I don't feel like loving
loving you today. But you know I will anyway, even though it makes me hurt sometimes. And I'll wind up forgiving you and probably loving you for the rest of my life. But I don't feel like loving you today. I just don't feel like loving you today.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the lovely Dee right there doing a beautiful job. I just don't feel like loving you today. After she makes the eggs, though. You got to make the eggs, Dee. Beautiful job, and I agree. Very beautiful voice. Absolutely gorgeous sing on that song. Yeah, you know, Judy, it kind of is a sad song, but I think the way she sung it, though, it was kind of like a get back at your song, right? Like you got in an argument type of song. That's how I interpreted it. Very nice. Nice job on that. But do you still make me eggs, though? Sunny side up. A little toast on the side. Extra butter. That's how I like them, just FYI. And you got to put butter in the pan as well when you're doing the eggs. Just gives it that flavor. You got to make sure you use cast iron pans, though. Because any other pans, just won't do. Up next, we have Solo, a.k.a. Chad. Moment of Forever by Willie Nelson. Oh, I love eggs. I could eat eggs all day long. Eggnog, I probably drink. Right now, it's the only time you can get it. I average about 3 gallons a week, which I had to cut back on for obvious reasons, right? But yeah, 3 gallons of eggnog per week. So, eggs are very good for you. Okay, here he is. All right, Chad, my man. Here you is, Forever by Willie Nelson.
Was it wonderful for you? Was it holy as it was for me? Did you feel the hand of destiny that was guiding us together? You were young enough to dream, and I was old enough to learn something new. I'm so glad I got to dance with you for a moment of forever. Sometimes when you're crying, you're happy. And sometimes you're just crying. I know. And come, whatever happens now, ain't it nice to know that dreams still come true? I'm so glad that I was close to you for a moment of forever. sometimes when you're crying, you're happy. And sometimes you're just crying. I know, I know. And come whatever happens now.
Well, well, well now, Mr. Chad. That was a beautiful song. And Chad, I had the opportunity to listen intently on that particular song. I was trying to earlier, but I didn't have enough time. Now, I don't know if you guys hear it, but on this particular song, Chad, a lot of his notes, and it may be because of this song and the style of it. I don't know. Whatever the reason, when Chad's doing those ending notes, and he's kind of fading out with that strong vibrato, what I hear in there, it reminds me, and there's another artist, but the one artist that's prominent of that tone that I hear a lot of in there is Roy Orbison. If you listen to Roy Orbison, like Pretty Papers, for instance, or Blue Bayou, and then you listen to that song that Chad just sang, you're going to hear a lot of those same overtones in there, how Chad carries those notes. And I was listening to that because I was trying to place Chad, who that reminded me of. Excuse me. Yeah, too much eggnog. But then it came to my mind, Chad, a lot of Roy Orbison tones in there. And again, listen to Roy Orbison, those two songs in particular, Pretty Paper, and then you hear what Chad just did. Chad, I bet if you sang that, it'd be very similar. So nice job on that, man. That, to me, I think is one of your better songs that I've heard from you. Just the overall tones, the softness of it, very strong vibrato on that, very clean and very clear. I like that song a lot. So nice. Again, could be me, but yeah, right? Yeah, didn't hear that? Okay. See, yeah, I unfortunately don't get a chance to really listen to you guys when I'm doing the recordings, but I did and I do when I'm playing the songs during the show. All right, up next, we have Irene, ladies and gentlemen, which I think she's taking her little self home. She had a drive, so she said she's going to try to make it back when she gets home. But Irene, if you're listening, you are performing Someday at Christmas by Stevie Wonder. So here is Irene.
Someday at Christmas, men won't be boys, playing with bombs like kids play with toys. One warm December, our hearts will see a world where men are free. Someday at Christmas, there'll be no wars, when we have learned what Christmas is for. When we have found what life's really worth, there'll be peace on earth. Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas we'll see a land with no hungry children, no empty hand. One happy morning people will share a world where people care. Someday at Christmas there'll be no cares. All men are equal and all men have fear. but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas, man will not fail. Hate will be gone and love will prevail. Someday a new world that we can start with hope in every heart. Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our little Irene. Oh, Judy, she did go home? Okay. Irene, hopefully you get to watch it. Nicely done on that, Irene. She is. Irene's just like this cute little bundle when she does these songs. You know, she's a cute little bundle of joy, Irene is. Irene, nice job on that song. Yeah, I know she had to drive back home or something like that. I'm not sure if her mom lives with her or she drives to her mom's. So hopefully, you know, she drives safely. Keep it under 100, Irene, or drive it like you stole it. That's what I always say, Irene. Drive it like you stole it. Okay? Just rip right out of there. No, I was earlier popping in on Dissy, and I was checking in on Lois. She was starting to scare me because I can see the screen and she was just waving. So I don't know if Lois is like an hour behind and lag. Right? I have to poop in before we take off. But she was just kind of waving out there, and she kind of looks like she's a little bit behind on the screen. But a lot of people are. I really think, from what I read, that the cold definitely has to do with that. I don't know. But nonetheless, I'm looking at Lois right now in the screen, and maybe, hopefully, she caught up with everything. Policy violation. Okay. Let me see. Policy violation. I don't know what anybody's talking about here. Huh. Oh. So are we still live? Yeah. Well, it looks like we're back up. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I didn't see that. Alright, so I was just informed, guys, I didn't see it, but apparently we had some type of violation, I guess, and that happens if you guys are still hearing me. Stream unavailable. Okay, let me check that out. So, are we still live or are we down? Okay, well, we're going to close this out right now. Hopefully, we're still up and running, and we will get down. We're going to close this out with Richard. Hopefully, it goes through. But, yeah, there was probably a song, if you guys can hear me, I don't know, that had a restriction on there. So, that happens even when we're doing it live. But let's close out with Richard. Hopefully, it pops back on.
When I was just a wee little lad, full of health and joy, my father homeward came one night, gave to me a toy. A wonder to behold it was, with many colors bright. And the moment I laid eyes on it, it became my heart's delight. It went zip when it moved, and pop when it stopped, whirr when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. The first time that I picked it up, I had a big surprise, 'cause right on the bottom were two big buttons that looked like big green eyes. I first pushed one and then the other, then I twisted its lid, and when I set it down again, here is what it did. It went zip when it moved, and pop when it stopped, whirr when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. It first marched left, and then marched right, and then marched under a chair. And when I looked where it had gone, it wasn't even there. I started to cry, but my daddy laughed, 'cause he knew that I would find. When I turned around, my marvelous toy would be chugging, chugging, chugging from behind. It went zip when it moved, and pop when it stopped, whirr when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. The years have gone by too quickly, it seems. I have my own little boy, and yesterday I gave to him my marvelous little toy. His eyes nearly popped right out of his head. He gave a squeal of glee. Neither one of us knows just what it is, but he loves it just like me. It still goes zip when it moved, and pop when it stopped, whirr when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Richard closing out the night for us. Yeah, we got poo-pooed on. Richard, nice job on that song. I'm sorry I had to rush you into that, Richard, but we were getting poo-pooed. So what happens, really quick, for those of you that don't know, this happened to us a couple of times. YouTube searches the algorithms, and anything that is copywritten material, it doesn't matter. They take it, even if we're doing live, and they make sure that it's not a paid, monetized promotion. In other words, if we're getting paid to feature that song, what have you, right, they will shut us right down. But they just check and make sure. And a lot of times what's been happening is somebody else will own the rights to that song in another country. Or what will happen is it will restrict it in certain territories. It doesn't go as a strike against us that I know of yet. But what it does do is that it puts a restriction on that song in certain territories, states, or countries. And they do that for copyright infringements. So unfortunately nothing, and that explains why a lot of people have been experiencing the lag tonight. So YouTube, once again, thank you very much. But anyways, guys, that concludes our show, and we appreciate everybody giving us the heads up for that. Thank you so much. And real quick, we are having a challenge and a contest coming up. We will keep you guys abreast to that. All right, you don't want to miss it. So check your emails. And again, we thank everybody for being patient, hanging in there. And thank you all for your amazing talent and patience and your support. So guys, please, as always, be kind to others. But most importantly, please be kind to yourself. Okay? It truly, truly pays. I'm telling you right now. For now, guys, I am Denny Cool. And of course, gang, everybody, stay safe. Have an awesome weekend. And God bless.
Da, 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 da.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go home. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go home. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go home. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go home. I hate to leave you, I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Baby, I just can't get right. Well, I hate to leave you, baby. Don't